So today I decided to go to this park that I know it's been hit pretty hard, but I figure maybe they'll, with a bigger car I'll be able to get a couple deeper squeakers. So I got the signal. You can see that the big, fairly large tree, I would say at least 60 years old. And I got the deep signal. I opened up a plug. There was a big root right there. So I had to do a bit of a maneuvering. It was 22 range signal. So I figured there's a chance for a fish scale. But another option was a Largie. So one good thing about this, I know that this area of this park can have all their stuff. It's a fish scale range. And also, also what I also got, it's I already knew that somewhat because I got a weedy that I cannot, it was really crusty, and then George the Sixth penny, but that also goes a little bit farther in the time range. So that's great, good start. All right, guys. So I just got, right here somewhere. I got about 2-inch wheat penny, a bit crusty, didn't get the year. Moved couple steps, right there where my shadow is, I think, and I did get deeper, 3 inches, 3 bars, probably good 4-5 inches, 1970s penny. So I figured the grunt's probably a bit mixed here. I got another penny signal, and it looks like we're gonna get our first silver out of this park. I do take my pride in getting at least one silver from certain parks, so that's awesome. I might, if I don't get too much luck, I might go to woods nearby, so I'll stay here a little bit longer. Right there, as you can see, it's must have been sitting. Oh, it's corroded. Well, it's not really corroded, but it's George the Sixth. There might be a penny next to it. Oh, this side is beautiful. Let's see the year. We'll zoom. 1942. Sweet. I knew eventually I'll get a silver out of this park, so that's awesome. We'll keep going. Alright, so I switched to a wooden area. I'm on a bit of a hill. Oh, quite a hill. Well, not exactly where I'm standing, but in general quite a hill. Got the little 21 signal, almost like there's two things there. I need to swing over it. And look how beautiful that those George V pennies come out of this wooded dirt. Much better than the park. Sweet, 1934. Awesome. Alright, this sounded like a penny. Valve cover, flattened. Sweet. We're onto a good grunt. Let's see what else is here. So I just decided to detect in a little bit garbagey spot, but eventually I just dug this hole right here. I'm gonna cover it soon. And I found this little old baking utensil, rusty but kind of cool. And there was a Pond's bar nearby. There's a bottle hiding there. Let's see. Oh, awesome. That was live. Vaseline, Cheeseboro, New York. So we know we're in a good spot. It's a screw top, but I love those Vaseline jars. Awesome, guys. So we'll keep looking. There's definitely stuff here. In fact, let me just show you. There is another bottle. Not super old, but the right age. There's some color here. There's some blue. You can see some blue. I found the top of the milk bottle. And this one that says trademark W. So I'll look around here, definitely. Alright, I'll see if I find something. Alright, there are definitely embossed bottles here. Some kind of a balm. Anise balm. That's the bottom. Looks right age. I'm gonna scratch around here, see what I can find. Alright, guys, so this is definitely early 20th century dump. There's some evidence that there was burning going on here as well. Molten glass, I don't know where it went. But anyway, I'm just keep walking. Definitely untouched. Look guys, this is a lid for a midget pint. And a very nice color. No markings on it, but still, midget pint lid in aqua. Awesome. Yeah, a lot of screw tops here. Oh, there it is, burnt glass. There was some pieces of ball jars that I found, and we can keep going. I can keep showing you. Cups, not the oldest unfortunately, but there is definitely a chance here for a couple older things. I'll look a little bit around and then I'll go back to metal detecting. There might be another small bottle that was saved. I see right there, that's new bottle. Some kind of a brick with a name. Yeah, all you have to do is scratch on the surface. Top of some kind of a jar. What's going on here? Oh yeah, right there. Phillips. I love those pieces. Some blue right there. What do we have here? Toronto Dairy Bottle Association. So there is a chance here for milks. Well, anyway, if I find anything more interesting, I'll let you know. Alright guys, I'm gonna move on. Nothing much haul. Definitely area of interest. We got some aqua, Atlas, strong shoulder, Mason, ball, improved. So this is a relatively newer dump. This one says contents 2 ounces. Might keep this one. All right. Yeah, so there was some milk of magnesia is broken. Just can't find anything full, so I'm just gonna move along and metal detect. Lots of broken milk bottles, 30s pub, soda pop bottles. Lovely day. Very nice sunny day. Getting warm. I got a puffer on. Probably I could go around with a t-shirt right there. I just got a spill, Elizabeth penny and couple wheaties. I did not check the dates on them. And just maybe 6 feet over. I got the solid 21, and I think it's going to be a Largie right there. It has to be a Largie. Oh yeah. (1916), I believe. Yes, it's 1916. Awesome. I'm gonna hit this area much harder now. Looks like we're onto a new good spot. Hi guys, so been wandering around for about 10 minutes around these things, and finally got very weak silver dime quarter signal. So I dug it out. It's showing up right there. Sorry, right there. I think we got a silver quarter. Yes, just a little bit. A silver quarter nonetheless. It's coming out nice and clean. 1959. There it is. So much sunshine. Sunshine for me too. Awesome. Only got about an hour left, so gotta hurry up. Alright. Looks like at the bottom of this hole, well, about 6-7 inches down, we got another Largie right there. Fresh out of dirt. Let's see. I think it's a Largie. Yeah. Right there in the sun. 1 cent. I expected not to be 1900s. I think it's 1915. Yeah, King George V. Can't really see very well. It's from the teens anyway. Alright guys, I'll see you on the next one. I'm sticking around here, combing this area. Alright, you won't believe it. Started digging a hole here, but then I rechecked it, and the signal was a little bit above the hole, and I moved the leaves. There's something sitting here. It might be a dime. Sorry, I can't see very well. It's George V dime, basically sitting on the surface. Ooh, it's old one too. Ooh, no rubbing. All right, 1912. 1912 George V dime. Can't believe it. Wow, sweet, sweet, sweet. Just came on the other side of the tree. Got a signal here. I figure it could be a penny. It's another Largie. I think it's an eddy. Yeah. Well, I don't think I'll be able to get the ear now, but I'm pretty sure it's an eddy Largie. Looking to the left, to the right, sorry. Awesome. Alright, time to wrap it up. Pretty successful little hunt. Found some good coins. Found a nice little early 1900s dump. Possibly we'll explore that later in the year with Daryl Cashmore. So let's see some of the better junk, as I call it. Nothing much here. This possibly Could that be a bullet of sorts? I don't know, maybe. Piece of lead, few pieces of lead, zinkers, key, some kind of screw top, few dog tags, little pieces of copper, pieces of toy cars. They always come in pieces, and a bunch of pennies from few hands before. Did not empty my bag again. Anyway, a couple pieces of glass I found. This one's nothing special, but it was sort of embossed. Contents 2 ounces, so I kept it. And Vaseline. Let's show you. The newer Vaseline, Chesbro, New York. They make a nice little containers for coins or whatnot. Probably the best find from the dump was this lid for a midget pint type of jar. Did find a knife on the surface in a good condition, recent drop, not very expensive, but a knife nevertheless. This curious little piece, I think this was it's made out of glass, and looks like screwed into something. I'm thinking a handle to something, maybe a shaver. If anybody knows, let me know. Bead, old toothbrush from the dump area. They're kind of cool. Flattened valve cover for Model T, I guess, or Model A, whatever it was. Model T probably. Ford. Debacle. I don't know how old this one is, but it's a debacle. Merry Widows. And this tin, I think, is a shaving cream powder. I'll try to throw a picture right here, I hope. If I can find one of what it really looked like. And let's see the coins. I dug a few nickel signals. I decided to not to discriminate the 12-13 on Equinox. The usual bunch of George VI pennies. Well, that's not usual, but it was actually pretty good hand on older pennies. There was more older pennies. Those are young Elizabeths, and these ones came from the woods, the same as George's. These ones came from the woods, and these ones were from the park. You can see the difference in condition. 367 pennies with a little birdie, and 5 Wheaties. Couple were 19S and 1920. They were also in the woods section, versus these 3 were in the park. And some older copper, 1934 KG5. Large cents, there were 4, 1918, 2 1918s, 1916, and 1909. That's Well, we can see King Edward. These were King George V, but you can see they're not in a very best shape. Well, we can see the king on this one. And 3 silvers. This one came from the pork. It's 1942. Looks like it had a penny right next to it, but there was no penny in the hull. So I don't know what gave it that green corrosion, but I'll have to clean it up. And this one, 1912, dime in a very nice shape. Yeah, pretty good shape. And a quarter showed up too, from 1959. Right there. So not bad for a little bit over 4 hours hand. Alright, thanks guys for watching, and have a great day, evening, night, whenever you might be watching, and happy hunting.